Hello. In this video we are going to see what is center of mass. So नाम से हमें पता चलता है center of mass is basically that location where we can assume the whole mass of system is concentrated. मतलब हमारे पास कोई नॉन यूनिफॉर्म बॉडी होगी या फिर हमारे पास सपोज दो ऑब्जेक्ट्स है और उसका हमें सेंटर ऑफ मास फाइंड करना है, तो हमें पता है कि वो जो सेंटर ऑफ मास की लोकेशन रहेगी वो इन दो बॉडीज़ के बीच में रहेगी. दैट मीन्स अगर 2 kg का एक मास है और दूसरा भी 2 kg का मास है एंड दे आर सेपरेटेड बाय डिस्टेंस 4 मीटर्स, देन उसका सेंटर ऑफ मास हमें पता है कि इंट्यूटिवली हम बोल सकते हैं कि उसका जो सेंटर ऑफ मास है वो 2 मीटर डिस्टेंस पे, दोनों से 2 मीटर डिस्टेंस पे रहेगा और उस सिस्टम का टोटल मास हो जाएगा 4 kg. So we define center of mass as a location such that, so this is a location such that moment of masses around that position is zero. What is moment of mass? Moment of mass is product of mass and distance from center of mass. So this is the moment of mass, definition of center of mass, and this is called as summation mr is called as moment of mass. This should be 0 above center of mass. So this is the location of center of mass. We can find out using this formula. And how do we write this r vector? We write r vector from origin. We will take example of how to find center of mass. Suppose this is the origin and we have two masses, one of 1 kg and another of 2 kg. First one is at 2 meter and second one is at 4 meter. So these are the x coordinates of first object and second object. So we can write x1 equal to 2 and x2 equal to 4. We know m1 equal to 1 and m2 equal to 2. So in this formula, this capital M is basically total mass of the system or net mass of an object. अगर non uniform body रहे, so this is the total mass of that body. Now we have two bodies. We can find out center of mass by using this formula. So we can write xcm, that is position of center of mass, equal to summation of mass and summation of product of mass and distance from the origin. So xcm equal to m1 x1 plus m2 x2 upon total mass, that is 1 plus 2, that is m1 plus m2, which is equal to 3. We can write m1 plus m2. So this gives us m1 x1 is 2 plus 2 into 4 8, that is 10 upon 3. So this is the location of center of mass. This is how we find out center of mass. About this point, that is 10 by 3 will be somewhere here. About this point, this product mr, that is if we take distance of an object from this point and we multiply it by mass of that object, and sum of all these moment of masses will be equal to 0. So if we subtract 10 by 3 from 2, we get 2 by 3 multiplied by 4, it will be 8 by 3, and this 10 by 3 minus 2 we get 4 by 3, 4 by 3 into 2 again 8 by 3. So 8 by 3 will be 0 because this one will be in negative direction and this one will be in positive direction. That means sum of all the moment of masses about origin about center of mass is 0, and while finding center of mass we take distance from origin or some specific point. So this is how we calculate center of mass. Now what if instead of this point object is at this point at some y equal to 2, let's say, and mass of this object is again 2. So if we have to find center of mass of these two systems, that is one and this one, so we can write XCM using this formula. In this case, x2 will be 0. So we get XCM as m1 x1 upon m1 plus m2. Now YCM equal to m1 y1 plus m2 y2 upon m1 plus m2. This is how we can find y coordinate of center of mass. So how will you get m1 into y1 is 0 because y coordinate of this first object is 0. So 0 plus m2 y2 2 kg into 2 upon 2 plus 1. This is 3. So we get 4 by 3. So we get y coordinate also, x coordinate, and we can find the overall both coordinates of center of mass. So this is how we calculate center of mass. Now what if these two objects are not separate and a continuous body of non-uniform density? So in this case, we find center of mass as 1 by m multiplied by m is total mass of the object multiplied by r dot dm. So dm is small mass of smallest unit multiplied by distance from the some specific point. So this is how we calculate center of mass of non-uniform body. So this is the formula for center of mass of non-uniform body. Now we know how to find center of mass in x coordinate, how to find center of mass in y direction, and we know center of mass for non-uniform body. Now this center of mass doesn't have to be inside the body. For sphere, अगर हम sphere कंसिडर करेंगे तो उसका सेंटर ऑफ मास कहाँ हो जाएगा? ऑब्वियसली इसके सेंटर पे, जैसे कि अर्थ हो गया, अर्थ का हम टोटल मास क्या एज्यूम करते हैं कि उसके सेंटर पे एक्यूमुलेटेड है. दैट्स व्हाई जो ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स हम कंसिडर करते हैं वो टुवर्ड्स द सेंटर एज्यूम करते हैं. सो अगर कोई यूनिफॉर्म मास की बॉडी होगी, जस्ट लाइक स्फीयर हो गया, या फिर कोई स्क्वायर होगा, अगर कोई स्क्वायर होगा, यूनिफॉर्म स्क्वायर प्लेट होगी, तो उसका सेंटर ऑफ मास कहाँ हो जाएगा? उसके सेंटर पे ही हो जाएगा क्योंकि यूनिफॉर्म है. सो ज्योमेट्रिक सेंटर ऑफ मास, दैट इज ज्योमेट्रिक सेंटर और सेंटर ऑफ मास सेम होंगे जब बॉडी यूनिफॉर्म डेंसिटी की होगी. दैट मीन्स बॉडी डजंट हैव टू हैव नॉन यूनिफॉर्म डेंसिटी. So this is for continuous body. Now we can also define center of velocity of center of mass. We define velocity of center of mass as summation MIVI, that is summation of velocity is of summation of product of mass and its velocity divided by total mass of the system. Just like finding the location of center of mass, we find velocity of center of mass. Similarly, acceleration will be summation MIAI upon m. So this is center of mass acceleration, and this is velocity of center of mass. This is very important formula in when we have given some continuous body like rod or cylinder or cone, then we can find out center of mass of the given system or given object. So this formula is very important. Now we have another concept, that is center of gravity. what will be center of gravity? Center of gravity is basically weight होता है हमारा mass into acceleration due to gravity. So center of gravity क्या हो जाएगा? उसके अबाउट जो टॉर्क होगा that is about center of gravity, उसके अबाउट जो टॉर्क होगा it will be 0. इसमें क्या होता है? इसमें मोमेंट ऑफ मासेस, समेशन ऑफ मोमेंट ऑफ मास इज 0, इक्वल टू 0 अबाउट center of mass. We write center of mass as Cm. So moment of mass around about center of mass is 0. Now center of gravity के लिए हम mass को gravitational force से multiply कर acceleration due to gravity से multiply कर देंगे. So instead of m it will be mg. And what is mg? Mg is force, that is force due to gravitation. We call it weight. So mg will be force, and what is product of force and r, that is position vector. Force into r is torque, so it will be 0 about center of gravity. So we define center of gravity as resultant torque due to gravity is 0. So this is how we find center of gravity. Center of gravity is basically same as center, that is location of center of gravity is same as location of center of mass. Because हम gravitational force हर जगह पे constantly मानते हैं, तो gravitational field की वजह से torque जो होगा वो center of mass के about भी same ही होगा. So it will be same as this one. So basically we write center of gravity as summation mi gi r divided by mg. So small weights का product with location divided by total weight gives center of gravity. ये फॉर्मूला कहीं यूज नहीं होता है, बस ऐसे ही कंसेप्ट के लिए सेंटर ऑफ ग्रेविटी हम डिफाइन करते हैं कि व्हाट इज सेंटर ऑफ ग्रेविटी. यूजुअली जब हम बॉयंसी कंसिडर करते हैं, बॉयंसी तब सेंटर ऑफ ग्रेविटी के टर्म्स में हम लिखते हैं. सो ओनली इट कम्स इनटू पिक्चर व्हेन वी कंसिडर फ्लोटिंग और buoyant forces or partial sinking. That's when center of gravity comes into picture. And what is velocity of center of mass? It is basically weighted mean of velocity, क्योंकि हम जो मास है उससे मल्टीप्लाई करके हम टोटल मास से डिवाइड कर रहे हैं. सो दिस इज वेटेड मीन, and I hope you know what is weighted mean. Weighted mean is not just a simple mean. It has given some weight and then divided by the total of weights. So we can assume these small masses as weights and this is total weight. So that's why this velocity of center of mass or location or this location of center of mass is weighted mean of this is weighted mean of location, this is weighted mean of velocity, and this is weighted mean of acceleration. So that's all about center of mass. I hope you understand. Thank you.